AdTime.
This game, for me, super hinges on the super cam. I think they plant that knowing that one of them is going to get dewarded, and it's going to make Geek Fam feel safe, and they're not going to look for the other one. But now they've got that extra control.
Take down the trees, maybe next time. Deals onto Zephyr, Light Strike Array. They get the kill onto that Mirana. So they will not be able to find anything else there.
Skylark.
The jump around on the other side, the big old epicenter with the Burrow Strike through. Does he go down? He will die in the end. Spartan tries to find this Ogre kill. He's gonna take him down as well as Thug moves into position. The right click comes through. A big old Chronosphere though, catches onto all three, but there's not enough follow-up damage to take down all these heroes. So they get 2 kills, but it's on the 2 supports.
And if they successfully wait out this Dark Ascension, I think they can just go. They've got numbers up here.
Maybe next time behind enemy lines, has an arrow available. They drop down. Coddle ulti. Skylark Dual Scepter interrupt the epicenter. Arrow coming in from the back lines. Doesn't connect onto anybody. That's a big whiff right there. Madara turning to try and fight now. They have the Crippling Fear wearing off in just a moment. Maybe next time. They're finding the back line. Ryoya gets destroyed, dismantled, and now Shadow Demon living all this. They find the Chronosphere. It's going to land onto their hero, but does look like they're going to be able to back out afterwards. A buyback from Lina. Do AdFinem want to stick around, or do they need to get out now? They have Crippling Fear, another round of it. Madara looks like he might go down here, but the follow-up is coming in just a second as do retreat. And it looks like that's going to be the end of it. Arrow, turn, fight, maybe? They thought about it. Back. But now with this Radiance, it feels like it's kind of a new opening for them as, well, Arrow not on the mark, but Dubu is still getting run down. Burrow Strike connects onto 2, and they catch him out again. Oh, that was glorious. Skylark, you are having such a good game.
That bounty rune was such a bait. Like, nobody could decide who was supposed to pick up the bounty, and then all 3 of Geek Fam's heroes were like, okay, no, it's me who's going to pick up the bounty. And at the same time, they can't afford to be like staggering them or just using the Will-O-Wisp to start a fight.
Has fallen.
This is scary. Oh God, I don't know. Skylark isn't quite there with them here, but if he shows up at the end, it could be a really good fight. Nighttime in 1.5 minutes. Can Geek Fam wear out that long, or it's gonna get caught? Skylark in the back line's able to find that Burrow Strike. They connect onto 2. Raven jumps in, wants to make something happen with the BKB out. Does he have enough here? Cuckoo getting pummeled, tore down. Skylark will eventually die. They keep enough separation there between the 2 of them. Madara gonna burn through that ulti one time. They gotta be careful here. I don't know if they can afford to go back in on this. Skylark is already gonna be controlled and killed off. They drop down the Will-O-Wisp, not enough. AdFinem have pushed too far forward. Geek Fam looking to find another pick off here. Dual Scepter lift up, another buyback coming from the Shadow Demon. They're gonna TP to the tier 1 tower. Cuckoo wants to chase it down, but it's gonna be the Dark Ascension. That's Aegis already down. This is a terrible fight so far for AdFinem. Skylark not able to hit onto anybody either with that epicenter. Round 2 coming in. Again, you've got to be careful if you're AdFinem. It is nighttime with the Ags. Silence comes out. They have a Void afterwards. Tons of damage out, but they drop the ulti, and that's enough to take down the Nightsker. The turn that they needed came from Thug at the end. With that Sanity's Eclipse and a 5,000 gold lead after it was looking a little bit scary.
Skylark side. So, a little bit of cat and mouse as Geek Fam smoke up.
It's dangerous. Super dangerous. Up a high ground.
Get baited by the
they think
illusion.
that's a real OD. They're thinking about dropping on it. Nope, they don't realize it's the real one. It's an illusion, and they will find 1 kill. It's on the Wraith King, but round 2 coming in a second. Dubu trying to play interrupt there onto Skylark so they can't find him. Madara pops the BKB. Going to retreat. They have the Chronosphere there. Connects onto 3. Holy moly, me oh my! The Light Strike Array comes out. They get the double kill. Burrow Strike coming through onto 2. Raven still finding himself another opening here. With the BKB pop, they can't do anything to him. Skylark did nothing in that fight. And now with these buybacks coming fast and furious, all these heroes are dying. Oh, Geek Fam, the turnaround in that engagement.
Item build, but it just seems as though we're seeing people get away with these Midases and Midas Maelstrom.
Dangerous. This is dangerous. They get the Chrono onto the OD. Wraith King walks into it. Not great. And now the BKB comes out, but just gonna get destroyed. Madara wants to take down this Lina and will be able to do just that. But is it going to be enough? Now the stun broken there onto the Lincoln Sphere as Raven gets the jump away. and the OD buys back. Oh, Geek Fam just runs away. They're out of here. Another round of quick jump in, find the kill, lose the Lena, but get the buyback.
XP gain talent at level 10. Nice stuff. 350 cast range talent.
Oh,
very nice.
Oh, this is nice. Oh my God, they dropped down the Sanities and clipped onto him right at the start. They blew up 2. Buybacks come fast and furious. Already 3 of them out from him. Can they get out of here now? AdFinem want to take themselves another round. They kill off that OD. No buyback. 2 minutes on the sidelines. Madara still slowed down. Cuckoo tries to get the follow-up now. They have the Shadow Amulet. Spartan not going to be able to escape though as Raven kills Madara. The last one standing in the area of the cores for these heroes. But Skylark jumps in. No, he got his blink canceled and now he can't burrow strike because of the silence coming from Cuckoo. And now you see Madara in a hell of a lot of trouble. Needs to try and survive. This man is also going to die. Both cores dead. No buyback. Let's run it down mid. Or what have you, but looks like they're not going to be able to find anybody. Geek Fam heading out. Oh, burrow strike, blink away. He gets out of there. They didn't find him. Raven BKBs, who wants to find a follow-up kill, is going to be able to maybe get one here. As the Chronosphere still available, doesn't connect onto anybody at all. And now he jumped into that one. Arrow is going to connect. He's caught for a while, but the Force Staff comes out. That's going to keep him alive. Now the Lord looking for Dubu. Thug in his BKB duration. The Invis is going to keep Dubu alive. And Raven jumps in, wants to find one. They find themselves the big old OD. Light Strike already going to connect onto him also. Some things were just not meant to be as AdFinem getting dominated here. Everybody's going down dead, with the exception of possibly Zephyr as he runs away for maybe next time. They kill off the OD, and good game, well played call.
Whoa. Zephyr just force-stabbed Dubu into the arrow and killed him.
I mean, these things happen.
Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, well, AdFinem at the end there just...
necessarily. No. There were a couple of moments where AdFinem were actually outplaying Geek Fam with their movement across the map and pulling Geek Fam to certain areas.
Told about that fairy fire,
right?
But
popped in the end. Meanwhile, Madara chasing forward for Cuckoo has a lot of thirst stacks, but the juke away underneath the tower. Madara ends up going super low. Is he gonna go down? No, they still kill off the Cuckoo Batrider, but man, getting all that thirst up in the mid lane on the OD made the difference.
Wait, is Madara gonna die though? The tower's on him now.
Oh God, Avalanche! Juke away, heals up, imprisonment.
Oh, salve disruption.
This is pretty nice.
Healing.
And now Zephyr is gonna go down to the arrow. Cuckoo does not quite get hit there by the silence. He doesn't have Firefly for another 8 seconds, so he can't turn onto this too much. And a toss back underneath the tower. Find themselves Mr. Thug. Arrow not quite going to be on the mark, but it looks like that is going to be OD finding a kill. Fairy Fire, never mind. Chase away. One more punch though, that gets the job done. And now tossing on to Baby Next Time, who guess what, only has 1 leap charge and kind of whiffs it, but looks like they'll still kill.
Madara's TPing in the mid.
What is happening? Arrow connects. All right, they find the kill regardless. But they're like, let's go, let's party. No mana, no problem. Zephyr toss up, wants to get it. Blood Rage onto the Tiny, and E2 will fall.
And that has to be their timing. Just mass BKBs. Oh, Madara, they want him again.
Yep, looks like they're gonna get him. Although no disruption coming from Spartan. That's a little bit scary now for Geek Fam. They gotta be super careful. Blood Right laid down on top of them. They have the disruption already used, and now chasing down the Coddle. Can they get more? The arrow, it connected forever onto this Bristleback, and now he also is going to drop as Raven gets pummeled down into the dirt, and now Spartan showing the strength of this hero.
Pike is gonna do for him. I guess it gets him out of some AoE and stuff. Probably mostly about the Atos,
yeah.
But does he need the Pike for that? He could just have
broken Bristleback just gonna get dropped. Thug popping out his BKB there, and they make quick work of him. Spartan, he was not well positioned, and he's gonna get punished for it. So Spartan ends up going down. That could have been way better for AdFinem had they just been able to back away with their Shadow Demon, but looking at the Batrider.
Yeah, no blink for the Batrider, so it's pretty much all on Zephyr to find some kind of toss back. stop this push. They're taking so much damage on this tower.
It's on.
All right, well,
Toss back, looking
nice
for it.
deny.
Zephyr, double Atos. He's in trouble now. Stunned, broken, punched, pummeled, and dead. They might need a buyback here from him. AdFinem, recognizing their timings with these BKBs, they force out the buyback, take down that tier 3 tower, and now can retreat if they so desire. Can't really go on here. They've still got the defense afterwards. They lay down the break onto Bristleback. Another round, Force Staff keeping him alive. They're going to try and take down this Bat Rider as Cuckoo is eventually going to fall, it looks like, although they're very low and they missed uphill twice there. But Madara able to clean up work onto that Bristleback in the end while using his BKB. Yeah, he's going to try and get out of there now, realizing that could have ended badly.
Okay, they have BKB on Bristle. They decided that this is their timing. They're running into them.
Walk right into them.
We're holding the high ground.
Skylark, it's into all of them. The catch, it's already there. Tubu's gone at the beginning of that one. They pull back in one though. Already dead Shadow Demon, so now no save. Raven, BKB, wearing somewhat low, and Madara's is as well, as Zephyr going to be able to find that avalanche toss combination. Atos onto the OD. It's not quite kick, but the stun is there, and they find the Bristleback. And even though he had that BKB, still goes down. Geek fam lose 2 at the cost of a Shadow Demon.
His teammates stepping up and kind of being the real carries this game. AdFinem forcing the Roche, but Cuckoo's here.
They realize it. They're looking. I don't know if Mirana quite caught sight of Cuckoo right there to the side. Roche getting down super low. He's going to walk in. Blade Mill already out. Can he get the Aegis?
Oh,
He's able to snatch it away. Cuckoo making the play. Raven's caught there, but he has the BKB for afterwards, so he's going to be able to turn afterwards and make this fight happen. Madara, TP out. Everybody's just deciding to run, and, well, Raven realizes, hey, we can actually fight as Thug is out of here. Raven chasing forward, trying to find that kill, and we'll be able to get at least one. TP away, but the lasso comes in the clutch, and they kill off Skylark. Big win. 1-6. Chase forward arrow. Not quite connect there, but they know that they're chasing. Zephyr looking for the opening. Dust already out. BKB charge going to be used. Dubu trying to get away. He does manage to get the Will of the Wisp down. That catches on to one. So the big Coddle ulti already used in this instance. Leshrac trying to live through it, and he will eventually get torn apart. No. So too will Spartan, and Thug just tries to TP away. Can they break the TP in time? No. Maybe next time. Also going to drop or go down.
All right, OD's online. He's here, Gabe. He's arrived. Put him go for smoke, but immediately gets broken by Cuckoo, who's over here with an Octarine core.
Guess who's there?
There's your HP item.
Oh, they found one. Okay. Opening comes out though. The disruption able to save the Mirana for the moment. Now the rupture. BKB reaction from Madara before the hammer drops, but they're able to get the disruption to save him for the moment. Tries to take him down. They're not going to be able to kill him off in time. Madara still ruptured, turned upon, tries to get him. The bash comes out. Royer's still bringing down Madara. He's too freaking strong. Oh my God, man is a monster. Royoya doing all the damage in the world, but not quite enough to get him out in the end as the Viper Strike connects, but already he's done his job. Killed off that Bloodseeker. Double buyback coming from the Shadow Demon as well as from that Mirana. Now the Blade Mail out. Skylark doesn't have that much left in the tank as Thug wants to chase down another arrow. Dodged away. Good splitters onto 2, but they can't get up to high ground in time to bring down Cuckoo, who just backs away again, and being this big bulwark in front of all of them is the Bristleback. Dodged another arrow. Skylark tries to walk back in. Cuckoo still pushing back Skylark further with that Blade Mail working. Disruption trying to save their life. Avalanche toss comes in though, and Zephyr puts the kibosh onto that. So a big another fight win coming out for Geek fam. Raven dropping solo and will eventually die. That is a big pickup for them. They needed something. Aegis and the cheese. Now we're at that.
These Force Staff plays from Geek fam have been really, they're chasing on. They just smoke up.
They know that
they want it.
Doesn't have buyback. There's no save now, but they walk into him. Oh God, Eclipse is gonna come out in a second. It blows up maybe next time, but the BKBs came out from the others. It's enough to keep him alive. Skylark chasing, trying to find an opening. Raven, his BKB doing a lot of work, but there's gonna be the cheese used. Thug, drop down low. Is it gonna be enough though? He has that silence onto the OD, forced away again. Blood right, not quite going to connect there.
There's a DD.
Another round of it in a
Madara.
second. Can it be enough? It's not enough damage. And Madara, the only one left alive. Big in front of all of them. Toss back onto Skylark. Disruption to try and save a life. They have the demonic purge onto Cuckoo. Immediately takes off that Glimmer Gate, and Atos toss back again. That keeps him fine and dandy. Thug wants to chase, gets the silence there onto Zephyr, but another force staff. Saving his life. Thug wants to chase. He has another round of the silence here in a second, but he's gonna get pulled back in. Skylark still chasing. Can they get out of there? The Hex comes through, and OD doing the work, but able to get bashed. Madara trying to stand toe-to-toe with them, but his BKB is about to wear off as well, and OD doing a ton of damage. Can they bring him down in time? The Zephyr jump through, finding themselves one kill, and the Astral is gonna save his life. Madara doesn't have anywhere left to go. He is going to drop 4 dead, about to be 5, and this one is going to go into the tank. Geek fam take them all down and win the series 2-0.
Yeah, that's they got the turnaround in the end there. It was a tough one. AdFinem made them work for it, but to me the highlights of this game have to be Geek fam's defensive play